Question number 1. What was special about Washington's chestnut warhorse Nelson, which he often rode into battle? Is it because Nelson was the fastest horse in the army, calm under cannon fire, or able to jump walls and fences? Nelson was valued by George Washington mainly because he was less likely to panic in loud, chaotic conditions. Question number 2. Which British general captured America's two biggest cities but still couldn't stop the revolution? Is it William Howe, Thomas Gage, or is it Banastre Tarleton? William Howe missed his chance to crush George Washington's army and possibly change history. Question number 3. Why did George Washington choose retreat over surrender as part of his winning strategy? Is it to protect ships, to train his army, or is it to wait for allies? Washington used retreats to preserve his army, build experience, and keep the fight for independence alive until the right moment. Question number 4. What's a surprising fact about British monarchs, including King George III in America until 1957? Is it all ruled America? Britain still taxed the U.S., or is it none visited the U.S. while reigning? No reigning monarch has visited the U.S. until Queen Elizabeth II. Question number 5. Who helped transform the Continental Army by training soldiers in the harsh winter at Valley Forge? Is it Thomas Sumter, Baron von Steuben, or is it Henry Lee III? 12,000 weary soldiers survived the winter, and by spring, the army grew to nearly 18,000, sharpened by Friedrich von Steuben's training. Question number 6. How were American Revolutionary War weapons primarily supplied under George Washington? Is it through large-scale forts, local workshops, foreign aid, captured arms, or is it British imports only? Since the Continental Army lacked a central arms industry, weapons came from mixed sources. Question number 7. Which famous tribute by Henry Lee is remembered in U.S. history about George Washington? Is it the father of liberty and justice? First in war, first in peace, and first in the hearts of his countrymen? Or is it the hero who built a nation? George Washington was remembered as a leader who put his country first, serving honestly through both war and peace. Question number 8. What astonishing winter feat did Henry Knox pull off that helped force the British out of Boston? Is it moved cannons 300 miles in snow, built a defensive fortress at night, or is it captured British artillery? Over 60 tons of captured British cannons were hauled through winter snow from Fort Ticonderoga to secure victory. Question number 9. How many books were in Thomas Jefferson's personal library, one of the largest in America at the time? Is it about 500, about 6,500, or is it about 10,000? Jefferson's library held about 6,500 books and later helped rebuild the Library of Congress. Question number 10. Why was blue used for early American militia uniforms during the Revolutionary War? Is it blended with the night, symbolized ocean voyages, or is it cheap indigo dye? Blue dye made from an indigo plant was easier to produce in bulk. Question number 11. How long did Thomas Jefferson take to draft the Declaration of Independence in 1776? Is it about 17 days, about 1 month, or is it a year? In just 17 days, the Declaration of Independence was drafted, then refined by Congress. Question number 12. Who's the father of the Constitution, authored the Federalist Papers and Bill of Rights, and became president? Is it James Madison, Thomas Jefferson, or is it John Adams? James Madison played a leading role in designing and shaping the new U.S. government. Question number 13. What was the main reason the U.S. created Washington, D.C. as its permanent capital? Is it to give less focus on New York, create a capital outside any state, or is it to be near the ocean? A permanent capital would give the federal government neutral ground, not controlled by any single state. Question number 14. Which founding father built America's financial system from scratch as its first Treasury Secretary? Is it John Adams, Alexander Hamilton, or is it Aaron Burr? Alexander Hamilton built America's economy, creating a national bank and managing its debt. Question number 15. What are the first 10 amendments to the Constitution called? Is it the Bill of Rights, Jay's Treaty of 1794, or is it the Declaration of Independence? The Bill of Rights, added in 1791, protects key freedoms like speech, religion, and fair trials while limiting government power. Question number 16. What battle is considered the first of the American Revolution from 1775 to 1783? Is it the Battle of Lexington and Concord, Battle of Yorktown, or is it the Battle of Saratoga? The Battle of Lexington and Concord was the first clash between colonial militia and British troops, starting the fight for independence. Question number 17. Which British king was ruling when the American colonies decided to become their own country? Is it King George II, King George III, or is it King Edward VII? King George III was seen by many colonists as ruling harshly, fueling tensions that led to their break from Britain. Question number 18. Which overlooked founding father was the first Chief Justice and secured U.S. independence via a treaty? Is it John Jay, George Mason, or is it John Marshall? John Jay was often overlooked because he focused on legal and diplomatic work, including helping negotiate the Peace Treaty of Paris. Question number 19. Before leading an army, what job in Virginia gave Washington the skills to master the battlefield? Is it a military officer trainee, a surveyor, or is it a merchant? George Washington used his surveying skills to map land and plan troop movements. Question number 20. What was the author doing when he wrote the poem that became the U.S. national anthem? Is it sat under a mighty oak tree, watched a fort under attack, or is it witnessed cannon fire? Francis Scott Key wrote the poem during a British attack on Fort McHenry. He was inspired when he saw the American flag still flying at dawn. Question number 21. When the British burned the White House in 1814, what did First Lady Dolly Madison save? Is it major founding documents, Washington's portrait, or is it Free the President's Dog? Dolly Madison saved George Washington's portrait from the British, protecting an important symbol of the young nation's unity. Question number 22. What made Betsy Ross' flag design special in early American history? Is it new colors of red, white, and blue? First flag flown in battle, or is it the 13 stars in a circle for unity? The design had 13 stars and 13 stripes representing the original colonies, becoming a symbol of unity and freedom. Question number 23. What British law from 1732 upset colonists and added to tensions before the American Revolution? Is it the Sugar Act, the Hat Act, or is it the Potato Act? The Hat Act restricted colonial hat making, forcing imports from England and upsetting local workers. Question number 24. Why was it thought that John Hancock signed his name so large on the Declaration of Independence? Is it to mock the king? Acted boldly since first to sign? Or is it he liked fancy writing? He signed boldly to show his strong support and defiance toward the British king as the first signature. Question number 25. Which building was painted white after being burned in the War of 1812 and officially named in 1901? Is it the Washington Monument, the U.S. Capitol, or is it the White House? The white paint covered burn marks and gave the White House a clean, uniform look. Question number 26. What risk did the Founding Fathers take by signing the Declaration of Independence? Is it lose property, get sent to England, or is it death for treason? Signing the Declaration was a bold act that could have led to execution if the revolution failed. Question number 27. Which bird was considered before the bald eagle was chosen as the U.S. national bird? Is it the turkey, the owl, or is it the mallard duck? The wild turkey was a leading alternative, with Benjamin Franklin calling it more respectable than the eagle. Question number 28. Who was the original First Lady of the U.S., setting the example for all future First Ladies? Is it Martha Washington, Abigail Adams, or is it Dolly Madison? Though not an official role, Martha Washington set the standard by hosting events and welcoming leaders. Question number 29. As a key leader, why didn't George Washington sign the Declaration of Independence? Is it because he fell ill, he was busy leading the Continental Army, or is it because he didn't like the wording? While others signed in 1776, Washington led troops in the fight for independence. Question number 30. How many U.S. presidents served as generals before becoming president, including Washington? Is it 5, 8, or is it 12? 12 were former generals, whose leadership experience helped prepare them to lead the country. Question number 31. What title did George Washington famously refuse after the war, helping shape American democracy? Is it Big Boss, King of the United States, or is it President for life? Some wanted George Washington to become king, but he refused, helping establish the U.S. as a democracy, not monarchy. Question number 32. The Liberty Bell in Philadelphia stood for freedom and brought people together. Why did it stop ringing? Is it because it was struck by lightning, was melted down for war materials, or was it cracked from overuse? It stopped ringing after cracking during George Washington's birthday due to metal flaws and overuse. Question number 33. Which document announced America's independence from Britain? Is it the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, or is it the Bill of Rights? The Declaration of Independence declared the colonies' freedom and marked America's birth on July 4, 1776. Question number 34. Which U.S. president created the first military award that would later become the Purple Heart? Is it Ulysses Grant, Dwight Eisenhower, or is it George Washington? Washington introduced the Badge of Military Merit in 1782 for acts of bravery. Question number 35. What sparked the tradition of fireworks on the 4th of July since 1777? Is it came free with hot dogs, used in the Revolutionary War, or is it President Adams called for illuminations? John Adams predicted it would be marked by bonfires and illuminations, soon becoming fireworks. Question number 36. What major land deal in 1803 doubled the size of the United States? Is it the Oregon Agreement, the Louisiana Purchase, or is it the Texas Trade? The Louisiana Territory was bought from France for $15 million, expanding the U.S. westward. Question number 37. Which U.S. document created 3 branches of government and is still the supreme law of the land? Is it the U.S. Constitution, the Articles of Confederation, or is it the Emancipation Proclamation? The Constitution created 3 branches with checks and balances and remains the nation's highest law protecting rights. Question number 38. Why is Flag Day celebrated on June 14th in the United States? Is it to mark the end of the Revolutionary War? Honors the first official flag? Or is it Washington's birthday? It's celebrated to honor Congress approving the first U.S. flag, the Stars and Stripes. Question number 39. Which founding father is featured on the $100 bill but was never a U.S. president? Is it Benjamin Franklin, James Madison, or is it Alexander Hamilton? At 81, Benjamin Franklin never ran for president, having already helped shape the nation before the presidency existed. Question number 40. Why did many Native American tribes support the British in the American Revolution? Is it they wanted British goods, the promise of land protection, or is it the promise of technology? Many Native American tribes sought to protect their homelands and stop westward expansion. Question number 41. How did early American families pick names that showed pride, equality, and a friendly spirit? Did they use hometown names, picked revolutionary hero names, or borrowed names from royalty? Early American families often used hero names like George, Thomas, or Liberty to show pride in the new nation. Question number 42. Founding father Caesar Rodney made an epic 80-mile ride to sign the Declaration. So why is his image on Delaware's quarter such a mystery? Is it because his face is always covered? Couldn't agree on the best image? Or no portrait existed? Rodney rode overnight to Philadelphia through illness and harsh weather. His facial disfigurement meant no authentic portraits of him existed. Question number 43. What was New York City called when it was a Dutch colony before the British took it in 1664? Is it New Amsterdam, New Holland City, or is it New Rotterdam? In 1664, the outnumbered Dutch surrendered New Amsterdam, and the British renamed it New York for the Duke of York. Question number 44. Which side broke from Britain to fight for independence in the American Revolutionary War? Is it the Loyalist, the Neutralist, or is it the Patriot? Patriots were angry about British restrictions and unfair treatment. Question number 45. Which First Lady urged her husband to remember the ladies, advocating for early women's rights? Is it Abigail Adams, Eleanor Roosevelt, or is it Mary Todd Lincoln? In a 1776 letter, Abigail Adams urged consideration of women's rights, an early call for equality. Question number 46. What is the oldest university in the U.S., founded in 1636 before America became a country? Is it Princeton University, Harvard University, or is it Yale University? As the oldest university, Harvard helped lay the foundation for higher education in the colonies. Question number 47. Which daring young general won Washington's complete trust and helped bring French support? Is it the Marquis de Lafayette, Nathaniel Greene, or is it Thomas Gage? At just 19, the brave Marquis de Lafayette joined the American cause and helped win crucial French support. Question number 48. Which country helped the American colonies win freedom from Britain? Is it Germany, Spain, or is it France? France wanted to weaken their longtime rival and gain global advantage by supporting the colonies. Question number 49. Why did Noah Webster change British spellings like color to color in his American dictionary? Is it to show American identity? It was shorter and easier to print. Or is it easier to learn? Webster believed Americans needed their own language to reflect independence from Britain. Question number 50. What respectful tradition often takes place on Flag Day, besides parades and displaying the flag? Is it retiring old flags with a ceremony, lighting fireworks at sunset, or is it singing the national anthem at noon? A respectful Flag Day tradition is the proper retirement of worn American flags in ceremonies. Question number 51. Clothing, tools, and furniture were often homemade in early America. What value did this reflect? Is it loyalty to Britain, independence and self-reliance, or is it pride in craftsmanship? It reflected independence, as early Americans made what they needed instead of relying on imports. Question number 52. Why was the colony of Pennsylvania created in 1681 by King Charles II of England? Is it to repay a 20-year-old debt, a reward for being a Quaker, or is it to expand farming in the New World? The king paid William Penn land instead of money, leading him to found Pennsylvania on freedom and fair laws. Question number 53. Why did drinking coffee become a political act in the 13 colonies after the Boston Tea Party? Is it because coffee was cheaper than tea? Tea was linked with British rule, or is it always served at political events? After the Boston Tea Party protest, colonists drank coffee to show support for freedom. Question number 54. What was the name of the ship the Pilgrims sailed to America in 1620? Is it the HMS Victory, the HMS Discovery, or is it the Mayflower? The Mayflower carried over 100 pilgrims to Massachusetts to start one of the first English settlements. Question number 55. Why did many early Americans choose to wear simple clothing instead of fancy European styles? Is it they lacked skilled tailors? Fancy fabric was too expensive? Or is it to show equality and practicality? Early Americans rejected fancy European fashions for simple clothes that reflected hard work. Question number 56. Known for bold strikes against British ships, which naval hero declared, "I have not yet begun to fight"? Is it John Paul Jones, John Barry, or is it Abraham Whipple? John Paul Jones captured or sank about 16 British ships, including his famous 1779 victory over HMS Serapis. Question number 57. Jamestown was founded in 1607 by English settlers in Virginia. Why is it important in U.S. history? Is it the site of the first Thanksgiving, the first permanent English settlement, or is it the first church built? As the first permanent English settlement in North America, it faced hardship but laid the foundation for future colonies. Question number 58. Why didn't George Washington, the first U.S. president, ever live in the White House? Is it because he didn't like the city, it wasn't built yet, or is it he disliked large houses? Washington never lived in the White House because it wasn't finished. He lived in New York and Philadelphia instead. Question number 59. Which woman disguised herself as a man and fought for over a year in the American Revolutionary War? Is it Betsy Ross, Deborah Sampson, or is it Molly Pitcher? Deborah Sampson secretly fought in the Continental Army, enduring battles and injuries before later being honored for her bravery. Question number 60. After a series of defeats in 1776, what daring move did Washington make to turn the tide and lift morale? Did he regroup in Canada, cross the icy Delaware River, or is it scared off the British horses? On Christmas night, George Washington crossed the icy river and surprised the Hessians at Trenton, winning a key victory. Question number 61. Why were the middle colonies called the breadbasket colonies? Is it because they had the most bakeries, grew lots of grain, or they made bread for Britain? The middle colonies, like Pennsylvania and New York, had fertile soil, and were major grain producers. Question number 62. Which U.S. symbol of freedom was actually made in London at the same foundry as Big Ben? Is it the Liberty Bell, the statue of George Washington, or is it the Statue of Liberty's crown? It rang for the Declaration of Independence in 1776 in Philadelphia, but was cast in England in 1751. Question number 63. Why was Paul Revere's Midnight Ride, warning revolutionaries of the British, so critical in 1775? Is it helped patriots prepare for battle, convinced France to join the war, or is it helped recruit new soldiers? His Midnight Ride warned of approaching British troops, helping militias prepare for the first battles of the Revolution. Question number 64. Which founding father skipped signing the Declaration to avoid war with Britain? Is it John Dickinson, John Hancock, or is it Thomas Paine? John Dickinson argued the colonies weren't ready for war and urged peaceful resolution with Britain instead. Question number 65. Thomas Jefferson brought back waffles and ice cream from France, but which food became the favorite? Is it donuts, macaroni and cheese, or is it peanut butter? Jefferson tried it in Europe, served it in 1802, and imported pasta equipment, helping turn mac and cheese into a U.S. comfort food. Question number 66. George Washington didn't wear a wig and powdered his own hair. What color was it before it turned gray? Is it sandy blonde, reddish brown, or is it jet black? Washington's natural reddish-brown hair was later powdered white to match 18th century fashion. Question number 67. The Oval Office was built in 1909 as a unique, welcoming workspace for the president. Is it a celebration room, special office for the president, or is it storage for secret papers? The Oval Office was built in 1909 as a unique, welcoming workspace for the president. Question number 68. How did St. Michael's, Maryland, trick British soldiers during the War of 1812 to protect their town? Is it built a giant wall, put lamps on masts to look taller, or is it hid in haystacks? The small town fooled British forces with dimmed lights and lanterns, causing cannon fire to overshoot and sparing most of it. Question number 69. Which 1777 victory convinced France to join the war and marked a turning point in the Revolution? Is it the Siege of Yorktown, the Battle of Trenton, or is it the Battle of Saratoga? The Battle of Saratoga convinced France the colonies could succeed, leading to vital support with troops, supplies, and naval. Question number 70. Which U.S. president never ran a campaign and was unanimously chosen by the Electoral College twice? Is it Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, or is it George Washington? Without campaigning or a party, Washington received every Electoral College vote in 1789 and 1792, the only president elected twice. Question number 71. Which future U.S. president was orphaned and lost two older brothers by age 14? Is it Thomas Jefferson, Andrew Jackson, or is it Franklin Pierce? Early losses shaped Andrew Jackson's resilience and determination as the 7th U.S. president. Question number 72. What government, started in the U.S. in 1776, is one of the longest lasting in the world? Is it a monarchy, parliamentary, or is it democracy? The U.S. has one of the world's longest-running democracies, with regular elections and a rights-protecting constitution. Question number 73. Thomas Jefferson had two great passions. One was food. What was the other? Is it horseback riding, beekeeping, or is it writing? Thomas Jefferson was a prolific writer, penning around 19,000 letters and building a vast personal library of books. Question number 74. In a historical poll, the British ranked which leader as their greatest military adversary? Is it Otto von Bismarck, George Washington, or is it Napoleon Bonaparte? George Washington is often considered Britain's greatest military opponent, even above Napoleon, whose leadership in the Revolution cost Britain colonies and pride. Question number 75. Benedict Arnold, an American Revolutionary War general, became hated in history for what? Is it because he lost a major battle, switched sides to Britain, or led the Boston Tea Party? Once a respected general, he is remembered for betraying the Americans by trying to hand West Point to the British. Question number 76. What title did George Washington choose instead of being called Your Excellency? Is it Commander-in-Chief, Mr. President, or is it Head of State? Washington set a lasting example by choosing the humble and democratic title Mr. President over grander ones. Question number 77. Benjamin Franklin invented bifocals and the lightning rod, but what community service did he also start? Is it the volunteer fire department, town library, or is it the public park? In 1736, Franklin founded Philadelphia's first volunteer fire department to help keep the city safe. Question number 78. Which U.S. president appears on both a coin and paper money, the penny and the $5 bill? Is it Ulysses Grant, Abraham Lincoln, or is it George Washington? Lincoln is the only president on both a coin and paper money, honored for preserving the Union and helping end slavery. Question number 79. What Revolutionary War fort on the Hudson River later became the U.S. Military Academy? Is it West Point, Valley Forge, or is it Fort Ticonderoga? West Point was built on cliffs above the Hudson River to defend against British ships. In 1802, it became a school for training officers. Question number 80. What clever role did newspapers play for American rebels during the Revolution? Is it recruited British soldiers, printed secret codes, or is it secretly sell tea? Some American newspapers use secret codes to share messages and help coordinate patriot plans. Question number 81. Outgunned by Britain's massive 18th century fleet, what did the Continental Navy rely on to fight back? Is it coastal fortresses, cannon bomb metal balls, or is it privateers and raiding ships? The smaller Continental Navy used speed in private boats, about 800 vessels, to harass British ships and seize supplies. Question number 82. France sold the Louisiana Territory in 1803 to fund its wars. How much did it grow the U.S.? Is it to its current size, by double, or by triple? The deal doubled the U.S., giving control of the Mississippi River and vast land for future expansion. Question number 83. Which American diplomat dazzled a king and won Europe's support for independence in 1778? Is it Patrick Henry, Benjamin Franklin, or is it Alexander Hamilton? Franklin's fame and skillful negotiation won French support, securing troops, ships, and funding vital to the Revolution. Question number 84. Which tactic did General Daniel Morgan famously use to outsmart the British at the Battle of Cowpens? Is it the multi-line formation, the guerrilla ambush, or is it the night attack? The general used a staged retreat to lure British forces into a trap, where veteran troops surrounded them. Question number 85. What unusual pets did Jefferson keep on the White House lawn for a short time? Is it wildcats, badgers, or is it grizzly bears? Two bears, a diplomatic gift, briefly delighted Jefferson before being moved to a nearby animal park. Question number 86. Which brilliant general, famed for his Southern strategy, is often ranked second only to Washington? Is it Henry Knox, Nathanael Greene, or is it Daniel Morgan? Greene's winning strategy relied on smart logistics, preserving his army while steadily draining British strength. Question number 87. What pet is believed to have lived in the White House bathroom during John Adams' presidency? Is it a parrot, an alligator, or a bunny? President Adams reportedly kept a surprising gift from a French general, an alligator in the White House bathtub that amazed guests. Question number 88. John Adams and Thomas Jefferson both died on the same day in 1826. What day was it? Is it Easter, July 4th, or is it Thanksgiving? In a remarkable twist, both men died 50 years after the Declaration of Independence, each having helped shape the nation's founding. Question number 89. Who holds the highest military rank in U.S. history, a 6-star grade with seniority over all other officers? Is it George Washington, John Pershing, or is it Ulysses Grant? In 1976, George Washington was honored as General of the Armies, giving him lasting seniority over every U.S. military officer. Question number 90. What item was found in the time capsule hidden inside the cornerstone of the Washington Monument? Is it a pocket watch, letters from George Washington, or is it a Bible? A Bible, historical documents, newspapers, and coins were included to reflect life and values in 1848. Question number 91. Which British general surrendered at Yorktown in 1781, effectively ending the Revolutionary War? Is it Henry Clinton, Charles Cornwallis, or is it John Burgoyne? American and French troops surrounded General Cornwallis, forcing his surrender and helping secure independence. Question number 92. The U.S. flag has had 27 official versions. What caused each new version to be created? Is it military victories, addition of new states, or is it presidential elections? Each new version of the U.S. flag added a star when a new state joined the Union. Question number 93. What animal became the official national mammal of the United States in 2016? Is it the grizzly bear, the mountain lion, or is it the American bison? The bison was chosen for its strength, resilience, and the country's natural heritage. Question number 94. Which gift from France arrived in 350 pieces and was put together in the U.S.? Is it the Statue of Liberty, the Gateway Arch, or is it the Washington Monument? The Statue of Liberty took about 4 months to reassemble in 1885, becoming a symbol of freedom and U.S.-France friendship. Question number 95. What's the main difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day? Is it barbecues versus parades? There is no difference. Or is it the fallen versus all military? Veterans Day honors all who served, while Memorial Day remembers those who died in service. Question number 96. How many times has the U.S. Constitution been amended while remaining one unified document? Is it 10 times, 27 times, or is it 50 times? The Constitution has 27 amendments and remains one continuous document, evolving through changes to its original text. Question number 97. How is a U.S. Constitution amendment approved? By supermajorities in Congress and how many states? Is it by 50%, 60%, or 75% of states? The 3/4 state approval threshold ensures broad national agreement, keeping the Constitution stable yet adaptable. Question number 98. Which phrase, added by George Washington, has ended most presidential oath of office ever since? Is it "So help me God"? In God we trust, or is it liberty and justice for all? The added line, spoken under oath, underscores the gravity of office and has since been echoed by many presidents. Question number 99. Which peace treaty ended the Revolutionary War and recognized the U.S. as an independent nation? Is it the Treaty of Versailles, the Treaty of London, or is it the Treaty of Paris? The Treaty of Paris, 1783, ended the war. It recognized U.S. independence and set its western boundary at the Mississippi River. Are you ready for the last question? Question number 100. What major American milestone is represented by the date July 4th, 2026? Is it 100 years of the moon landing, 200 years of the Industrial Revolution, or is it 250 years of independence? 2026 marks the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, a milestone that looks back on America's founding while inspiring the nation's future. Enjoying this trivia quiz? Like and subscribe for more.